Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. That's me again. I hope you're doing fine and life feels like the smell of coffee on Saturday morning when you don't need to drink it in a hurry and you can really smell it. Long time no here, especially in English. Actually, super long time, like, no, mega long time, because the last episodes that I released in English were like 2 years ago. So it's a lot of time, and I feel like a different personaje, otra personaje, like different personality. But some things never change, and I think you'll be able to hear it here. I hope your life is going the right direction and that you are aligned with things around you. And actually, while I started to create this episode, I was on the way to Hirone Aeropuerto on the train, and I was thinking, like, how should I start this? Because after such a long time, such a long break, like, okay, maybe 5 months doesn't seem to be super long, but since the last time I did the episode called Wrapped 2025, I feel like my life did like a flip around the world and turned like 360 degrees or 180. I don't know. Like, it changed a lot. And I feel like I'm recording this from really different place than I've ever been before since I started to create this podcast, actually. And that's why I decided to call it the best of both worlds. And I know it might seem to sound cliches, especially after the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana first episode. But I feel like really it's like the best of both worlds. And I have this feeling I have the right to say that because I've been in the worst world, so to say, or let's call it good. It was still good. But in comparison to now, like it's really like now it's stepping in the best of both worlds. And I hope I'm not saying it too early, like about this, like being in the also worst world, so to say, because I'm only 20, almost 7, soon, and maybe someone up there, like, or something up there will be, while listening to that, will be like, no, wait, we can prove you're wrong, but really, like, no, I think it was enough. And I think I understood how life functions. And yeah, pero bueno, okay, it's not about this. But what is new or kind of new is the language, because I decided to switch really into English. And of course, I would prefer to do it in Polish because my personality can be like 2137, 2137% more funny. Small introduction, 2137. It's like 2137, like the hour. It's really special for Polish people because our Polish Pope died at this time. So there are many memes. And when you see this time on your phone, it's like you start to sing the the song, the religious one. But yeah, my personality, I think it's more fun in Polish, you see. Like that, like you see the 2137. But I think it's also gonna be fun. And if you won't be able to understand something that I say, because I don't know, maybe I speak too quickly, or some words will be like glued together, like stick together. I don't know if such a verb even exists. But then you can put a comment or something like, Marta, don't blah, 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 blah. But I have this feeling that the upcoming season, and hopefully not only this upcoming season, but all of them that will come in the future, will be built more on light. Like the purpose of the previous ones was also to put a ray of positivity in your lives, but I feel like the base was darker and the place where these episodes came from was more dark and a bit wet and a bit cold. But let's see how it's gonna be. I don't know if you, as my listeners, would be able to see the difference, because also the group of people having the possibility to listen to these episodes is a bit begrenzt, like limited, because it can be only a person who understands and Polish and German, and not German, English. But if you're new here, then firstly, I'm happy to welcome you on the board. Woo! And I hope you can feel comfortable with me in your headphones, on your phone, wherever you are. And yes, I also wanted to mention something that came to my mind while I was creating this episode, and it's regarding the last episodes, actually, like last seasons. And my favorite German rapper called MAKKO said in one song, it's called Melodien 2, Melodien 2. And if I would be working in radio, I would put this song now in between, but I don't have rights. Let's see, maybe in the future. But he said that aus Leid kommt Kunst, which in English, like what in German means like what we say, which in English means no, which in German means no, which in German I don't know, my brain is flipping now, but okay, which in German means I think German, which in German means that misery creates art, and I don't know if you some people who create art here or anyway, like anywhere, anything what you create, like whatever, if you can relate with this one. But of course, I hope that you can create more based on light. But actually, if we have this power to transform our pain or suffering, misery, whatever, like when we feel a bit more down, into piece of art, I think this way is much, much better than trying to keep our mind unconscious by any kind of means, you know what I mean, no? And also another reason why I mentioned that is that I was a bit scared that when I finish my marathon of jumping through obstacles, I will not know what should I create about. And so far, I never created something, I think I've never created something based on light, even though I actually always had ideas about other things I want to create, but I think I wasn't incapable. I wasn't like able to do that. But in Polish, we say a phrase which I once translated also to my English friend, and she loved it. And she said it to her mom to her grandmom, la la la. So this phrase says that what is delayed is not lost. Co się odleczy, to nie uciecze. And it means that we shouldn't be worried that we already should be in another place, because this delay doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Sometimes when something takes longer time that it was supposed to, or we wait for something and we don't rush it, then we get the best outcome out of this, no? I think. Like the tomato sauce, when you cook it, it's better and better, no? And I don't know if I should say a small update about me. Maybe yes, like I don't want this whole episode to be around my persona, but maybe shortly I should say a few words, because I think if we are about to share the space together, then it's nice when you know who's sitting on the other side of the mic, no? But yeah, if you're not interested, you can skip this part, don't worry. But yeah, I'm Marta. Hello. I'm turning soon 27, actually, in 10 days. I can't believe. And I'm from Poland, Polonia, Polandia, Cebulandia. And last 3.5 years, I was living in Berlin, which definitely influenced on my lenses, how I perceive the world. Like, really, like, Berlin, it's a bubble. And in January, I went to Barcelona for 2 months internship. And it turned out that here is more space for me than it was in Berlin. So somehow, I don't know actually how it happened. I am recording now from my room in Barcelona and I'm like, what? But yeah, sometimes it's like this, no? And maybe that's also why I call it the best of both worlds, because not only mentally I record from other place, but also literally like physically. And I strongly believe that energy of spaces and people in general, of everything what surrounds us, has a major impact on how we are. And so yes, let's see what this place where I am now will bring to Yellowave. And to be honest, I forgot already how much fun I have by creating this and recording and speaking to you. And I also wanted to say that even if I had this like big break, I saw your small big messages saying like, Marta, I heard this episode and that, and I was thinking about that, la la la. And I'm super thankful for that, and made really a huge difference in my day when I received such a message from some of you, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just Marta Knasiak. So I'm super happy that some of my palabras, words, stayed for a bit longer with you and even were like seeds for some of your thoughts. And I think that's the most beautiful fruit my podcast can bring. And yes, I think that's all I want to say in this episode. And I hope you enjoy each of your day little by little. And if you're still here, I'm sending you a huge hug and besito. And I hope you like this introduction episode called The Best of Both Worlds. And it's still not yet the new season, as I'm turning 27 in 10 days. But it's also not the old one. It's the one in between, the one like, I don't know, in transition phase. I don't know how to say it, how to call it. But anyway, it doesn't matter that much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know it was a bit about everything and nothing, but I felt like it's needed to record something like that for you. It was an episode called The Best of Both Worlds of podcast Yellowave. And moi, Marta Knasiak, was speaking for you. But also, as Elena Gilbert from the TV series The Vampire Diaries was saying, that's my life. Weird, messy, complicated, sad, wonderful, amazing, and above all, epic. Ciao!